Last year, Taurus introduced its G3 9mm, which took one of the company's most successful compact handguns, the G3c, and sized it up to be a mid-sized platform, while also revamping the line with a number of upgrades. And this year, the Brazilian manufacturers come full circle by introducing the G3c, which retains all the new features of the G3, while being back to being a compact handgun. Like all of its predecessors, the G3c is a recoil-operated handgun that fires from a locked breech. It uses a steel slide and barrel over a polymer frame and is very similar in size to the G2c. However, it is slightly shorter at about 6.2 inches, as well as coming just shy of 22 ounces. Both the G2c and the G3c share the same capacity as they use the same 12-round detachable box magazines. When the original G3 came out, it added a series of front cocking serrations to the front of the slide, and the G3c retains these features. Sights on this gun consist of a fixed white dot front, as well as a drift adjustable all-black rear. The frame on the G3c is very similar to the one used by the G2c. Both make use of a single slot accessory rail up front and have left side, right hand controls. These include a 2-position manual safety where down is fire and up is safe, a reversible push button magazine release button, and a pretty easy to actuate slide stop. Those who are familiar with Glocks will have no problem disassembling the G3c as they use the same procedure. Each side of the frame also includes indexing pads for both the shooter's thumb and the trigger finger for when it's not on the trigger. Texturing on the grip area of this gun is pretty aggressive, and while I could see it being potentially unpleasant during an extended range trip, in the heat of the battle you're going to really appreciate it's there because it really helps anchor the gun in your hand. But this is a striker-fired gun, and in addition to the manual safety, it also includes the pretty standard blade-in trigger safety. In our testing, we found the trigger on this gun to have a really noticeably long take-up before you encounter any resistance, but at that point the break is pretty light and crisp, and the reset is short as well. On average, the trigger for this gun broke pretty much right at 5 pounds, which is more or less ideal for a self-defense scenario. Throughout all our testing, reliability has been 100% with a variety of loads, and accuracy we found to be more than adequate for its intended use. At an MSRP of about $300, the Taurus G3c is a steal, but don't let that price tag fool you. This is a serious defensive pistol that I would not hesitate for a second to use to defend my life.
For more on firearms and shooting gear, go to AmericanRifleman.org.